Hey, how you guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projector screens using smart technology gain. Man, I've got a lot of things to talk to you guys about. Actually, not a lot, but it's going to be interesting. Alright, so as you know, this is the Crystal Edge Technology 4K black chemical that is painted on the surface. And as I said before in a lot of my video demonstrations, it's not the surface that makes our screen. It is the chemical that changes the surface that makes the screen. Alright, so our chemicals are using something called smart technology gain. It's a new engineered gain that basically allows the screen to actually consume tons of light and also be able to adjust to the environment around it. Alright, so I have the screen covered up for now. Actually, the projector lens covered up for now, so you can see that the screen is jet black. And also I have my gaming PC this time hooked up into the laptop because someone sent me an email saying, hey, I wonder what your gaming PC would look like on that screen, because if you're a PC gamer or a console gamer, I've done this actually on the console gaming. Actually, I've done this screen was actually downstairs before I brought it up here in my room. Alright, so let me get the camera to focus here a little better because you'll see my dirty lens. Let me come over here and show you how my setup is, because a lot of people with these high-end professional screens will sit there and tell you, oh, you have to have your projector positioned a certain way, it has to be mounted to the floor, it has to be centered with the screen, your walls have to be a certain color. Sorry about the camera acting up. I'll point down at the computers. Your walls have to be a certain color. Some of the screens can't be used with short throw, some can't be used with long throw. They have poor angle gain. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with these high-end screens on the market, and when you consider the fact that you're paying between $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 and up for these screens, and they cannot do certain requirements that you need, and then on top of that you have to go into freaking full rocket scientist mode, because then the first thing you're going to do is when you finally do get the screen, or you're doing the research on these particular screens, if you have the money to pay for these insane screens, you're going to go to a lot of these forum sites to try to get information on the screen, on the projector. It's going to marry well, because there's all these different restrictions behind it, where you're going to be met with, and not saying everybody on a forum site is like this. There's a lot of cool people on forum sites, there really is. But then you bump into this particular individuals who basically have this ego god complex disorder, and each one wants to sound better than the next person, and they want to give you all this insane freaking feedback like, oh no, your projector has to be this way, and it has to be positioned this way. You know how I know? Because when I was doing demonstration on different sample sheets, I had a lot of people come in from different forum sites telling me, oh, you're not utilizing the material right. It's supposed to be flat against the wall. Your projector's not positioning right. It shouldn't be on the floor. I mean, all this stuff. I mean, you're not supposed to be viewing it on you're not supposed to be viewing it on a, you got to view the screen in the center, not on an angle. It's a projector screen, alright? Projector screen. If I can view my TV on an angle, I don't see why I can't view the projector on an angle. Or actually, the projector screen. Alright, so I'm going to show you my makeshift projector setup. I got a portable end table, a milk crate, shipping box container, and my projector. That's my setup right there. And I guarantee you, when I take this piece of paper away from the projector lens, I can do things on this screen that you can't do on a screen that you spent a lot of money for. Alright, so let me do this real quick. Boom. Is that impressive or what? Look at that. There is my computer hooked up. This is my Windows 8.1 up here. I like 8.1. I'm not a big fan of 10. I'm really not. I loaded it on the computer. It just gave me problems. I got rid of it. Alright. So here it is. Lights on, lights off. Light on, lights off. And let me go over to the screen real quick. And if you notice, I can read everything crystal clear on my screen with no problem. Look at that. Top to bottom. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to go over here for a minute. And I'm going to, let's see, let's go put in my game real quick. This is, so you guys are doing some gaming. So here we go. This is my gaming screen right here, which I had last time. And as you can see, I can read everything crystal clear. These are all my games I'm playing on Steam. And as you can see, I can play everything crystal clear. And look, I have all the lights on. This is a jet black screen. The projector that I'm using is an NEC VT595 projector. It's not a 4K projector. It's not freaking 10,000 lumens. There's not all the. It's not even a laser ultra short throw. This is a cheap projector that I got off eBay for $150. That's it. You don't have to worry about whether or not if my projector is going to marry well. If I can use a cheap $150 projector to look good on a jet black screen that's 8 feet away, look at this. Think about it. This takes all the guesswork out. So for anyone who's buying a screen for the first time and you're thinking, oh, no, you don't have all that nonsense, everything about basically having the walls a certain color, what kind of projector you have, how many lumens you got. This thing is only 2,000 lumens. All this other stuff that you're being told, the walls have to be a certain color, you can't view your screen on an angle. Look at this. I'm on an angle. I'm on a fully lit room. I'm about 8 feet from the screen. I'm using a 2,000 lumen projector. My projector is about 150 bucks. And this is a black screen. And look at my picture quality. This is lights on. Alright, so let's go over into, if I can find it. Where is it? I was just playing with this yesterday. It's amazing how stuff gets jumbled around on my freaking PC and I can't, oh there it is, way at the top. My icon's changed over in a different position. Alright, so I'm going to pop into my Steam account right here. And we can check out some, I think I got Borderlands 2 in here. I'm a big Borderlands fan. Right here. What do I do, Borderlands? I don't know, I think I will do Borderlands. Okay, hold on for a minute. So let me go back here for a minute. And I'll show you that, okay, though this is my Steam account. So I had here lights on. And I can see everything crystal clear on the screen. Look at this. Lights on, lights on. It really doesn't make a difference. Look how amazing the screen is. It adjusts to the light. So I don't have to game in a really dark environment, you know, to do this. Let me go over here real quick. Let me go over. Get out of the way. Yeah. I tell you a game I was playing yesterday, I really freaking enjoyed it. I was playing freaking Sleeping Dogs. I think it's Sleeping Dogs, I'm not sure, I think it is Sleeping Dogs. Man, I really like that game. Man, I know the game is old, I know it's very, very old, but it takes me forever to get around to playing games due to the fact I do a lot of freaking work. I really don't have any time like that. As a matter of fact, let's do... I haven't played this in a while. And let's see, I gotta switch over. My monitor over here is about to cut off. This is where I'm doing some work on my computer right now. I'm uploading some videos. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be uploading this video pretty soon. Just want to give you an idea what this looks like. This is where I do all my gaming, actually some of my gaming. I do it usually there on the monitor, but I got this up here. I'm working on getting an ultra short throw. That's my next thing, is getting an ultra short throw projector. As soon as I come across the money for it. Right now, everything I've been sinking into this this other company. Just to give you a good idea how amazing these screens are. Look at it, like I said, angle gain is absolutely amazing. And my walls in this room are white. I mean, they're just literally just white. And look at the screen quality. Alright, so here we go. This is my Borderlands right here up on the screen. Look how amazing that looks. Fully lit room. Look how my projector's set up. I don't have to have it professionally set up. My projector's only 150 bucks, and look how amazing the screen looks. Go over it real quick. Let me start playing this. I love this game. They really need to make a part 3. Please make a part 3. Please. I mean, they got other DLCs, but I want to literally part 3. Sorry I have no sound. It's just, my gaming PC is just playing through my headsets. Yeah. I guess it doesn't make a difference. The light's on. Oh, if it doesn't make a difference. There we go. There's my screen right there. And read everything crystal clear. And this is right next to the lamp. And look at this. You can read it crystal clear. So that's the beautiful thing about these screens, man. These screens are absolutely freaking amazing. They look just like flat screen TVs. And this is the kind of gaming that you can enjoy. Now, let me show you right here. Now, as I said before, our chemical is a formula. Anything we coat, anything we paint with it, becomes the screen. Now, I have customers that'll keep asking me, and I'm sorry to keep saying this, we're not customers, but I have some people keep asking me, well, I had a few customers asking me the same thing too. Well, I keep asking me, is this a paint I can do myself? No, it cannot be done yourself. This is a 9-step process. It requires certain kind of equipment, certain kind of temperature controls to get the chemical to react a certain way. We can't have our customers doing a 9-step program process and with hardware and certain controlled temperatures. I don't know how I would even have you guys do that to be able to execute this screen. And because of the screens are so complicated to do, we decided to design a form of projector screen to sell to you guys. So they're already pre-painted. These are pre-painted screens already done. Alright, so this right here is just a surface board. This is the first screen that we were going to go with, and this screen is actually 4 feet by 8 feet long. And as we figured out down the line that it might not be a good idea when we're first starting out to design a projector screen that had to be shipped at this caliber, because as they get bigger they get more costly and we would need more room to actually design them. So bit by bit by bit, it'd be something that wouldn't be a good idea when we first started off. So somebody came in, great YouTuber came in and said, hey, why don't you guys make a blackout cloth? And this is why we want the blackout cloth. So the blackout cloth screens are 5 feet high, 10 feet across. They're bigger, they're larger, they're bigger and larger, it's the same thing. And they will allow you to be able, allow us to be able to ship the screen to you guys for free. So it's a win-win. So over here, let me show you. This is the material. This is what you get with your screens. This is the free neon light kit that comes with the remote control. There's the lights inside of there, really cool. Power supply. There is the mounting brackets that you get. Sorry about my chair, it is covered in paint. This is from my old house. I just can't get rid of my chair, I love it. This is what the screens look like when we order them. They're 5 by 10. This is a customer screen which is about to be painted. And this is the material right here, so you guys can see it right here. Oops, see, don't worry. They're packaged well, they're not broken. This just show you up front like how heavy. And there it is. There's the tension holes used for tension loops or whatever for if you're using a tension screen. So this is material right here, and as you can see, it's not wrinkled, it's perfectly flat. The reason why you see in a lot of my screens in the demonstrations that were very, very wrinkled is because how I was storing them. I was just taking them downstairs and just throwing them in a corner because it's a demonstration screen, okay? Alright, so I'm going to come downstairs, I'm going to show you something, a little sneak peek. For those of you who watched the entire video, you're going to enjoy this one. Alright, so let's go downstairs real quick, and I'm going to show you something. Now, you see this right here? See my measuring tape? Let me turn my lights on here. I should have my lights on. Alright, now you see this? The new screens that we are designing, which are about to come out in a couple of days, we have these new screens, and everybody was talking about they want a 235.1. So we have a screen that's 6 feet and one's 8 feet. To show you the size of the 6-foot screen, this is the height of it, and that's the length of it. The screens are 6 feet high and 20 feet long. They come in 6 feet by 20, and they come in 8 feet by 20. This is just to give you a good idea how long this screen is. It's a big screen. Alright, and this is what the material looks like after we coat it. This is the Crystal Edge technology. This is the black screen you saw upstairs. Same chemical. So as I said, it's not the surface that makes our screen, it's the chemical. We have the ability to change any surface into a high-tech, high-performance screen just by using that 9-step program and the process and the Crystal Edge technology chemical. So there is the ultralight silver, this is the dark 4K black, and this is the dark silver. Really quick, just to add, because people ask me this, what is the difference between the screens? Black screens were designed for high contrast levels. They do suffer a little bit when it comes to different, as you've seen upstairs, the screen doesn't look like it suffers much, but it does suffer a little bit when it comes to the whites due to the fact that it is a black screen, so whites are going to come off a little bit like silverish. They do have excellent contrast levels. They don't work too well with 3D. You can use them with 3D, but they don't work too well. The Ultra Silver was designed for 3D. It does have good contrast level, but not as good as the black and the dark silver. Colors do pop, they explode off this screen. It's a beautiful screen. Like I said, all these screens can actually endure tons of light because they use a smart technology game. But this one contrast is going to be a little bit, it's going to be dark. It's going to be dark, it's going to be good contrast, but it's not going to be as dark as you're going to get from the black. Mine is a black screen. But this screen can produce 3D because it's a light silver. 3D is excellent on the screen. The dark silver 3D is half and half. Has a pros and cons. Has perfect contrast, it has a perfect color. It's a well-balanced screen. So if it's for an everyday Joe, just watching movies and so forth, you're not going to do a lot of 3D applications and so forth. You're going to be watching movies and do a little gaming here and there. Fantastic screen. Black screens are good for gaming because gaming screens require a lot of high contrast colors. So it's a good screen for that. And movies, excellent for movies too also. But this leans more toward gaming. This right here, these screens right here, the Ultra Silver, is for 3D. So if you're using 3D, these screens are fantastic. All the screens are weatherproof. They do not crack or peel. You can see, absolutely fantastic. All right, well, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology, projector screens using smart technology gain. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe. We got a whole lot of cool stuff, man. It's coming up. I want you guys to be a part of this. All right, thank you all for watching.